Gentlemen, welcome to video number one. On this first level, we have two videos. We are going through the acronym for our group, which is called Bold Brotherhood. Bold stands for breaking through our obstacles, our limitations, and our doubt. This first video we talked about is going to teach you literally what breakthrough is and how to do it. So let's explore and answer this question. What is breakthrough living? Well, the concept of breakthrough is either sudden or dramatic. It's not something that's gradual. And it happens because something develops or something is discovered that allows us to break through whatever said barrier lies before us. And we'll get more into the idea of obstacles later on. But remember, breakthrough is not something that's gradual. It is sudden, it is dramatic, and either something is developing in the world outside of you, or boom, a sudden revelation possibly takes place, and you figure it out, then boom, that obstacle has no chance against us. Okay, so we break through. What are the benefits? What happens with this breakthrough living when it takes place and we're breaking through things? What is going to change in our life? The first benefit is increased self awareness. Now, why does this matter? Well, you got to understand self awareness is very crucial to our personal growth. If you want to grow inside, self will be your foundation. It helps us grasp our values, the strengths we have, helps us guide to make the decisions of where we can improve. And it's this type of insight that leads us to better decision making, more effective goal setting, and stronger relationships. The second benefit, a boost in self confidence and self esteem. This is really important because confidence, my friends, is essential for taking risks and chasing our goals and tackling challenges. We are able to get through this with the same intensity as our level of confidence. If you don't have this confidence, this stuff will never take place. So, building high self esteem not only boosts our mental health, but it also strengthens our resilience, which is what we need to be able to boom, bounce back from the challenges and the setbacks that we are going to face. The third benefit is greater focus and clarity. When you know your goal and priorities, this really helps you with your time and your resources. And my friends, believe me, you are more effective, you are more productive than you ever thought possible. It keeps you focused and motivated on the path that you want to take, which is so important. If we're going to be a bold brotherhood, we need to understand that there's a world out there in our mind's eye that we want to build and create for ourselves, and we can do it. That's what this group is all about. I mean, think of breakthrough living. It's like tuning a finely crafted instrument. Self awareness helps us find the right notes, boosting our confidence to play boldly. With clear goals, we conduct our time effectively and recreate a harmonious life, which is what we all want, where these challenges become opportunities and our relationships thrive to the levels that we want. That, my friends, is the benefit to breakthrough living. Okay, if we're not breaking through, we're stationary, we're stagnant. And it's important that you guys understand there are consequences to stagnant living. And that's what I'm going to share with you now. The first consequence, unfulfilled potential and goals in your life. Guys, listen up. Not hitting our potential and goals will do nothing but drag us down in life. It leads to long term frustration, long term disappointment, and it leaves us with this nagging feeling that we're so much better than we are, but we don't know what to do about it. That kind of mindset will seriously impact our overall satisfaction and happiness in our life. So, my friends, please do not settle for less. Get after what you want. The second consequence, poor mental health and well being. Our mental health is crucial for our overall well being, my friends. When we leave challenges unresolved, which happens all the time because we back off from it. We don't want to face the pain. And we let these obstacles just pile up. It happens. Have you ever just tried to ignore things for a while? Well, what are we doing? We're setting ourselves up for nothing but more stress and more anxiety. And this easily leads to our personal burnout, and that impacts every area of our lives. My friends, we have got to take charge of our mental health because it's the foundation for us to be the best that we can. The third consequence, well, it's a lack of clarity and direction. Guys, here's the deal. Without clarity and direction, we can easily end up feeling lost and uncertain about our path. And when that happens, well, we become indecisive. It's really hard to get motivated when you don't know where you're going or if you're even going in the right direction. So, what does that do? It makes it tough for us to set goals and even achieve them. So, I can't stress this enough. Get clear. Think of the consequences of not living a breakthrough lifestyle or a stagnant lifestyle is like a car with a foggy windshield. If you don't clear away the obstacles, you can't see the road ahead. So you feel lost, frustrated. You're stuck because you're not going to drive where you can't see, right? But when you wipe the fog away, you're going to find that clarity, that motivation, and that drive to reach your destination. So, my friends, get after it. We've talked about the benefits of living a breakthrough lifestyle and the consequences of living a stagnant life. So let's say, okay, so how do we achieve breakthrough? Okay, the first thing you have to do is you have to identify and address your challenges. When you're identifying them, you're trying to come to an understanding, and there's three little things you can do for this. Right. Number one, reflect on a specific challenge that you face on your journey. Think about it for a little bit. Right. Number two, seek feedback from others who and ask them what they think might be holding you back or what held others back, or have they ever gone through this themselves? Remember, you're gathering information here to try to understand. But number three, talk to some of your peers. Even conduct surveys online if you feel like it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to gain a new perspective so that you can do what? Gather information to understand it, to tailor a solution. So, the first thing you do, come to an understanding of what's holding you back, how, and why. Step number two, while you're trying to, the way you're going to solve this or the way you're going to break through is embrace experimentation. Why? Because you don't have an answer. Otherwise, this wouldn't be a barrier, right? So embrace it. You're going to experiment, test new ideas or new habits on a small scale before you just dive in and run to this wall full blast. See if you can experiment and see if something's working. If you're like me, journaling really helps because as I'm trying to deal with something, I'm going to write down my experiences there, and I'm going to track what works. And when I journal, it gives me more insight and understanding in the stuff. And then number three, try new routines. Try it for a week and see how they feel. Is it working? And as you're doing it, adjust the approach based on everything that you're learning. And bit by bit, boom, you will figure it out. Step number three, network and collaborate. You're not the first one that has probably been through something like this. So if you surround yourself with diverse thinkers who will challenge you and inspire you, these people are going to be able to help you. Look for opportunities to connect. Where can you do this? Join local meetups. There's probably some online forums or workshops taking place somewhere that are associated with things that you do, challenges that you have. Go as far as finding a mentor or join groups that match your interests. When you expand your network, you're going to gain new insights because, like I said, you're not the first person that is trying to break through something. Other people have gone through it already. Gentlemen, think of life's challenges like you're trying to navigate a maze. Each twist and each turn requires you to pause where you are because you're trying to figure out, should I go left? Should I go right? So experiment. You're trying to find the best path. Consult your fellow travelers. You're not the only one in that maze. Get the insight that you need. Ask questions. I tell people this all the time. If you ask a question, you'll find the answer. You can't find the answer if you don't ask the question. Collaborate. This can lead you to unexpected shortcuts and help you find the way to success that you don't know yourself yet. My friends, breakthrough living will empower us to confront our challenges, embrace our own personal growth, and discover our true potential. It fosters resilience so we can bounce back. It enhances our relationship, which is so important to our success and our ability to make money and create legacies for our families. And it leads to a more fulfilled and purpose driven life. This is what breakthrough living is. And this is why we choose to live it as men. Our next one is on how to break through obstacles. That is the second and the last video in this first level.